Well, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to talk to you about why you need a coach so they can show you and you can learn how to use the resources that you already have to get the money that you want. So lately, I've been listening to a lot of business-based biblical teachings, and this story it didn't show up just once in my feed. It actually showed up three separate times. So because it showed up three times, I was like, well, let me dig a little deeper and look into this. And now I want to share it with you. So the story comes from 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 1 through 7. Now, this is not a biblical teaching or a spiritual thing. It is about business teachings from the Bible. And again, why you need a coach so they can teach you and you can learn how to use what you have to get the money that you want. If you are not familiar with me, I am Cecelia Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven, and I teach business owners how to build their brand and their business online using automation, chatgpt, and Facebook. And wherever you're watching me, give me some likes, drop some hearts, give me a comment, and if it's YouTube, subscribe and click that bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So I'm going to read this passage to you. It's not that long, but it's very important. And then I'll tell you what I gather from listening to the likes of Myron Golden, Terry Savelle Foy, and Bishop Wayne Malcolm, who again teach business from a biblical perspective. And because I heard it from three different sources, I wanted to dig a little deeper. And now I want to share it with you. All right. So 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 1 through 7. Says, the wife of a man from the company of the prophets cried out to Elisha, your servant, my husband, is dead, and you know that he revered the Lord, but now his creditor is coming to take my two boys as his slave. Elisha replied to her, how can I help you? Tell me, what do you have in your house? Your servant has nothing there at all, she said, except a small jar of olive oil. Elisha said, go around and ask your neighbors for empty jars. Don't ask for a few. Then go inside and shut the door behind you and your sons. Pour oil until all the jars, as each is filled, put it to the side. She left him and shut the door behind her and her son. They brought the jars to her, and she kept pouring. When all the jars are full, she said to her son, bring me another one. But he replied, there is not a jar left. Then the oil stopped flowing. She went and told the man of God, and he said, go sell the oil and pay your debts. You and your son can live on what is left. That is pretty powerful, right? So just to kind of break this down as I see it from my interpretation, that she went to Elijah, who was a prophet, and he said, hey, you know, my husband passed away. He left us some debt, and now they want to take my two sons to pay off his debt. Can you help me? Well, she was looking for a handout or something from Elijah, but instead he was like, what you want me to do? Funny, right? And he's like, what do you have in your house? And she's like, I don't have anything but some oil, right? So then he said, go ask all your neighbors for some jars, and then go inside, shut the door, fill all the jars with the oil. And then when she had all the jars full, she said there isn't anything left. And he told her, go sell the oil and pay your debts. So the thing is, she didn't realize that her oil was already there, and that was going to be her blessing to pay her debt. She also didn't know what she was doing. So that's the coaching part. He told her to tell her sons to get some jars from all of her neighbors, not just a few of them. And then he told her to pour the oil in the jars until she could pour no more. And that's exactly what she did. But he had no idea what to do after that, right? So when she had all the jars and they were full, she went back to Elijah and was like, so now what? He was like, go sell the oil. That? No, he didn't say that, but that's what I would have said. You got all this oil, go sell it. And it was enough for her to pay her debts and for her and her son to live. So I'm saying this to you. What do you have in your house that you can sell? What knowledge do you have that you can share with somebody else? And when I say house, I don't mean your physical house. I mean your house of your body, the house of your mind. What do you know that you can share with someone else in a way that they would be willing to pay you for it? What can you do to help someone else overcome an obstacle or an obstruction, or what opportunity can you present to someone that they might not have thought before? What have you overcome where your story can be a blessing to someone else who is in your similar predicament that you used to be in before you realize how to use what you have to get what you want? So that is what I gathered from reading 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 1 through 7, after hearing it three times from three different business-based biblical teachers. And that makes a whole lot of sense because, again, she didn't know what she was doing. She just did what Elijah told her to do. And a lot of times when people go out there looking for coaches, they want to see the whole everything. Well, tell me how this is going to work and how am I going to do this. I mean, you want to see the whole entire picture of everything instead of just doing what the coach has told you to do. The definition of success is, if you want to have success, find somebody who has what they want, do what they do to get what they got. Another definition is be, do, have. Who do you want to be? What are you willing to do to be that person so that way you can have the lifestyle that you want? And a lot of that starts with a coach. A coach can see way farther into the future than you can because you are only looking at your current situation. I'm a prime example of this. When I first got it started in this digital marketing space, I was selling a $400 7-day coaching program. It wasn't until I got a coach that I paid to teach me how to take my 7-day program and turn it into a 12-week program where I could charge a lot more, and I'm able to serve my clients at a higher level because I'm not always hustling trying to collect another $400. But none of that would have happened without a coach who had a bigger vision than I had. I should say. And anytime I want to accelerate my business, I have to get a new coach because what got me here is not going to get me there. And when I get there, I'm going to need somebody else to help me get to the next level. That's the importance of getting a coach, because every next level of success is going to require a different version of you. And the thing about a coach is, if you vetted this person and you trust them to lead you in the direction on the path to success, then it's not for you to question every single solitary thing. It's just for you to do what they're telling you to do so that way you can get the results that you want. And again, I know there are coaches out there that are not worth their salt. But if you do the proper vetting of coaches to find someone that can actually help you get to the promised land, you will find yourself seeing the results that you've been trying to struggle through with YouTube University, free challenges, and any other way you're consuming material, instead of paying one person to show you to do what they do so you can get what they have. So the purpose of a coach is so they can help you look at your resources and package them up in a way that is attractive to your audience so you can use that to get the money that you want to live the life that you dream of. And I thought again that this chapter in 2 Kings chapter 4 verses 1-7 was very fitting. And again, once she had all the oil, Elijah's like, go sell it. Like, what are you supposed to do with it now? Keep it in your house? No, she had to go sell it. And that's what will happen to you when you get a coach that helps you package up your resources in a way that is functional to someone who is looking to get to that level where you are. Because remember, the thing about a coach is they are only 3 to 5, maybe even 2 steps ahead of where you are now. And you're only 3, 5, maybe 2 steps ahead of where someone who is looking to you for guidance wants to be. And you can only get that out there if you put your message and your material together in a way that's attractive to your ideal client, customer, or business partner. So if you want more tips like this and you want to get some of your burning questions answered as it relates to digital marketing and network marketing and just using social media to build your brand and your business online, then I invite you to join my VIP day. It's a VIP day, Ask Me Anything Digital and Network Marketing. And I'm going to have 3 special guests. I'm going to have Marla Press, who is an expert in teaching people how to wow their audience. I'm going to have Joanne Langsland, who is an expert at teaching people how to use Midjourney, especially now that Midjourney is free and you don't need to use Discord anymore. If you're not familiar with Midjourney, it's a way to create stunning graphic images using AI. And then last but certainly not least, I'll have Yolanda Kennerly, and Yolanda is great at helping people feel more comfortable going on camera. So if you want to sign up for this VIP Ask Me Anything Day, click the link somewhere around this video to reserve your spot. So again, remember, you need to get a coach that can show you how to use what you have to get the money that you want. That is today's message. I hope I see you in the VIP day. The link is somewhere around this video. That's all for now. Next time. Bye.